It's been 6 years since the last real Dead or Alive title, and by real I mean full-blown 3D fighting action. Not prancing around on the beach in bikinis, but actual, real fighting. If you're a fan of this genre, and more so this series, pull your wallet out, because this is another one you're going to want in your library.
I am the wind.
After DOA creator Tomonobu Itagaki left Tecmo in 2008, I personally wondered what direction Dead or Alive would head in, and if it would survive without its designer. Dead or Alive 5 answered that question with a resounding yes, as it's proof that the series is still alive and well. First off, I want to say that the character models in this game are among the best I've ever seen. The fighters animate brilliantly. They get dirty and even sweat through their clothes. The facial features are absolutely gorgeous. Team Ninja shows you each character's personality through the way that they fight. Lisa is all swagger, and Tina has an arrogant, playful sense of style. The backgrounds are huge, multi-tiered playgrounds of destruction. The fight takes the players through walls, over cliffs, and off of steep ledges. The stages are always changing and evolve with the fight. That being said, on certain levels you can really see the hardware's age. This however doesn't take away from the experience, and you can't really fault Team Ninja as they have to work with what they're given. Menus are slick and straightforward, making navigation a non-issue. The only time I felt frustrated was upon completing each character's command training or move list. For a lot of the characters, you're not really told how to get into certain stances and are expected to do the next set of moves pretty much without instruction. Once you figure it out, however, you're happy again and all is forgotten. The visuals and presentation in DOA 5 are superb. For that reason, I'm giving them a 5 out of 5. Dead or Alive 5 has some of the hardest hitting sound effects around. Punches and kicks are heavy thuds. Throws literally sound bone crushing. And the characters sound alive.
Let's go!
The music won't blow you away, but the soundtrack definitely adds tension and drama to every fight. The ambient noise in DOA 5 is really what sets it apart. The sounds of war on the Hot Zone stage are amazing. And the hustle and bustle of the New York street stage make you feel like you're really there. The characters are surprisingly very well voice acted.
Alright! Yeah!
Considering there's quite a bit of dialogue in the game aside from the grunts and groans of the actual fighting, this is a huge plus.
Hayate, my muscles are actually feeling a little bit tight. Do you think you could help me warm up a bit?
The audio in Dead or Alive 5 is quite good and receives a 4 out of 5. There's plenty to do in Dead or Alive 5, but first, let's talk a little bit about the fighting engine itself. DOA 5 uses a 4-button system: punch, kick, hold, and throw. The gameplay revolves around a triangle system. Strikes or punches and kicks beat throws. Throws beat holds or counters. And holds beat strikes. You can also dash and sidestep for more movement. The action in this game feels a tiny bit slower than Dead or Alive 4, but that doesn't hurt it at all. The move lists in DOA 5 are actually quite large, contrary to popular belief. Brad Wong has over 180 moves at his disposal. Don't let this scare you, however. The game is easy to pick up because it isn't a limb-based system. DOA has often been called a noob-friendly game due to its mashy playstyle, but there's a lot to learn here if you go looking for it. All of your standard modes of gameplay are here. Arcade mode, which features an 8-fight playthrough for a solo character and 5 fights for a tag team. Versus mode, time attack and survival for those chasing high scores, a detailed training mode complete with command training for learning characters on the fly,
I'm right here.
online player lobbies and ranked matches, extras such as downloadable replays and CPU matches in which you can use a free camera to take pictures of the action and view them later, or simply if you want to drool over the girls. Full player stat tracking, and there are a ton of unlockable titles, most of which are achieved by playing through the unbelievable 3-hour story mode. Stay tuned for videos of my complete playthrough soon. Tons of unlockable costumes, roughly 4 to 5 per character, stages, and guest appearances will keep you busy for a long time. The gameplay in Dead or Alive 5, while simplistic in nature, can be deep and rewarding if you want it to be. Tons of unlockables remind me of older days where we had to work for things, and I feel like this earns it a 4 out of 5. Dead or Alive 5 is a very good fighting game. Don't let people tell you that it's just fan service. There's plenty of that in there if you're looking for it, but it goes deeper than that. DOA 5 can be whatever you want it to be, and I think that's a great thing. Dead or Alive 5 gets a 4.5 out of 5.